Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo, Gohan, 17 and 18. What the f just happened? Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the new sound quality. I finally insulated the room, which really helped with that echo issue I was having, and I completely renovated my workspace with a new desk, monitor, and a new PC build, and I'll be releasing a future video showing all of that. But for the people here watching the video now, I'm gonna give you a small glimpse. To cover this chapter, but I hope you guys enjoyed that little montage. We need to talk about Dragon Ball Super chapter 62. Moro has to be the most ruthless villain we have ever had in Dragon Ball. He took out every single one of our heroes in the matter of seconds. Let's start with Vegeta, who worked his ass off to learn the fission technique and graciously gave the ability to Moro, since Moro now has 7-3's abilities and can copy anyone's abilities if he is able to grab you from the back of the neck. We also learned fission only works when Vegeta is able to do damage to the opponent, so if Vegeta can't do any damage, the fission technique is completely useless. My first impression was that it just kinda works in an automatic way, and if he's near you, he can drain you slowly, but we now know from what Moro said, this isn't the case, and Vegeta has to get shots in to depower Moro. Moro then comes in and uses Vegeta's Big Bang attack on Vegeta, completely washing him, and then says such a grandiose name for such an ordinary ki blast. Oh my god, someone call a surgeon because Vegeta's gonna need some skin grafts after that burn. Piccolo quickly realizes Moro having the fission ability renders Goku and Vegeta's ace in the hole completely useless now, meaning Goku and Vegeta can no longer fuse into Gogeta or Vegeto, and they are literally just sitting ducks waiting to die by the hands of Moro. Dende and Krillin sense what is happening and are on their way to the battlefield to provide them with healing and senzu beans, but things are not looking good. Piccolo and Gohan join the fight but are virtually useless and are just a complete joke to Moro's current power, but they did a nice diversion by having Piccolo grab hold of Moro's legs, giving Gohan a moment to utilize a technique that would bind Moro from moving, and immediately after, and have Goku instant transmission next to Moro and use that amazing ability we witnessed once before against Cell, the point blank Kamehameha in the face. Honestly, these are the kind of moments I live for in Dragon Ball. Teamwork. It never lasts long, but this is how you drive good storytelling, by utilizing the cast and doing something instead of just standing around doing nothing at all. Even characters who are not on the same level can still be useful, as seen here. Nonetheless, that didn't last long, and we have Moro stand there with only one arm as he walks towards Goku, who is in total shock, and Moro using Piccolo's ability. That's right, Moro also keeps the abilities to every person 7-3 touched and has no time limits either. So Moro is walking towards Goku, and as he's regrowing his arm, he punches that arm right through Goku's chest. Goku is completely and falls to his knees. Gohan and the others are in absolute shock, while Gohan cries out for his dad, feeling helpless, and with rage goes to attack Moro, but is immediately and easily swept to the side. Piccolo and the androids are the only ones left standing, and Dende uses telepathy to let him know he is on the way so he can heal everyone. But since Moro has Piccolo's abilities, he can also hear Dende, And so that plan is completely thrown out the window, and Moro sets up a dome barrier preventing everyone else from entering. 17 and 18 step up and try a sneak attack on Moro, but it completely failed, leaving PIccolo to go all in with a suicide attack that will blow up the entire radius of the dome, keeping the explosion and destruction contained, leaving no one alive. Though, that also is quickly stopped as Moro just shoots PIccolo in the chest with his own ability, the special beam cannon. I'm in complete shock this chapter. As I was reading the pages, I had to stop and walk away for a minute. I know in the end, the good guys are obviously gonna win, as they always do. And in Dragon Ball, nothing truly shocking happens, but it's the journey, not always the destination.
Then again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
We haven't had this level of destruction and the killing of so many characters since the Vegeta saga, where Piccolo, Tien, Chaozu, and Yamcha all died. Now, I don't think everyone is dead just yet. Despite that, they should be, because no one can survive with a giant hole in their stomach or chest. But this is anime after all, so this chapter completely went against all expectations that I had going into it, and Toyotaro, again, blowing our minds. So Jacko is standing all alone against Moro as Moro is taunting him, and Dende's on top of the dome just begging to get in so he can heal everyone, and it's just realizing how helpless he is in the moment. Then an unexpected visitor shows up. An angel appears and opens a hole in the barrier, letting Dende through. Who is this angel? I saw some people online a little confused, but if you clearly look at the clothes, we know exactly who it is. Let's show a comparison. Here's what Whis' clothing looks like, and you will notice he has a pattern on his sash which contains 3 diamonds. Now let's look at Merus, who is an angel in training, who has no diamonds on his sash. And so that means it can only be one person, and that person is Agent Merus. So Merus in the last panel is wearing his Galactic Patrol clothing, where a moment ago we saw him in his angel clothes, which is why some people were confused, but he's an angel and can change his clothing in an instant. So the bigger question going forward is, Whis told Merus that angels should not interfere in mortal affairs and let life balance itself out. So this leaves me thinking a few things. Merus being in his Galactic Patrol outfit to me means he won't be using his angel powers and will be riding this gray area where he will keep Moro busy letting Dende heal everyone, and when Krillin shows up, he can give the other sensu beans. Sensu bean! So Merus will just utilize his speed and keep Moro pissed and busy as he can't touch Merus. And once everyone is healed and at 100%, they will just come up with a plan at that point. Though in saying this, Merus is riding a fine line, because I believe if he does tap into his angel powers, he might be in a world of trouble with the other angels, which might mean Merus is on a suicide mission and sacrificing his life for humanity. I would love to know what you all think in the comments. What do you think is going to happen in the next chapter? Is Merus in a lot of trouble and is going to be exiled as an angel after this stunt? Or will he be able to do just enough to keep Moro busy and not entirely interfere with humanity? We did see Whis do this against Broly, where Goku and Vegeta pointed him in his direction, and Whis just kept dodging Broly and having some fun until Gogeta turned up. The issue is also, even when everyone is healed, they aren't in a position that can beat Moro currently. The only ability that I can see being used is Goku utilizing Mastered Ultra Instinct, but that would be really lame to use something of that magnitude. But nonetheless, it is Dragon Ball, and Ultra Instinct will eventually just be another transformation, whether we like it or not. Overall, I really love this chapter. We got to see some great teamwork, but overall, it was a helpless chapter from all of our heroes, and we now have to wait to see what Merus is gonna do against Moro. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't yet, please consider sharing my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and let me know what you thought about the chapter in the comments. That's all for this one. See you in the next video.